Entertainment news, we're going to the segment you haven't seen for a while, Very Talented Cool Kids, where we feature young people who are doing wonderful things. And now I chat with Kadeem Brathwaite, who's 14 years old. He is a swimmer with Marlin Swim Club, and he is a student of El Dorado Secondary School, El Dorado West Secondary. Good morning, Kadeem.
Good morning.
And how are you? The last time you were swimming, you were a national swimmer. I think it was 2019. It was. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. What age? We're going to showcase you a little bit. What age you started swimming? At what age?
I started swimming at 3 years old.
At 3 years of age. Yeah. What attracted you to swimming?
Well, have always liked being in the water, and since it had an activity for it, I wanted to do it.
Yeah. And so tell us a bit about your achievements since you've been swimming since you were for about 10 years, right? So tell us a bit about your achievements over that 10-year period.
Well, my first trophy that I won was in Tobago. I came third place for the first time, and I got 3 bronze medals. After that, I went to St. Lucia in 2019. I came second overall with 3 silvers, 2 bronze, and 1 gold. And after that, I had a New Year's splash in Seahawks, and I came second overall. And I represented my country.
Uh-huh. Where did you represent? In which games?
In Goodwill.
In the Goodwill? And which country was that? Was it here or was it abroad?
It was in Suriname.
In Suriname. I'm here. Is that mommy in the background?
Yeah.
Your proud mom in the background? Where do you see yourself in swimming in the future? Do you see yourself heading to the Olympic Games one day?
Yeah, I see myself as an Olympic medalist.
So what does training look like for you outside of the pandemic or before the pandemic? What was your typical day like?
Well, my mom used to wake me up at 3:30 a.m. and let me do warm-ups and put my cords. And after that, we would leave home at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
to reach at Marlins at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
to 6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And in the evenings, I would have done 4 to 6 p.m. before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And what about now? How do you train? How do you keep yourself fit during the pandemic?
Well, I still go swimming in the mornings at I wake up at 3:30 in the morning still and go swimming from 5 to 6:30 still. But in the evening now, I swim from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. an hour shorter.
Do you represent your school, El Dorado, or is it just the club Marlins that you represent?
I represent both Marlins and my school.
And is there anything else that you're involved in besides swimming? What are some of the other things that you're involved in?
No, I don't do anything else really. No.
Swimming is your main hobby and main activity. Yeah. And tell me, what else would you like to be involved in the future? What career-wise? Where do you see yourself in the future? You're 14 years old, so that might be what you're not thinking about right now, but if you're given any thought to it, what would you like to do in the future?
Well, my career choices are being an accountant, piloting, or being a Coast Guard. But I haven't really decided as of yet.
Well, you have some time, right? You do have some time. What was lockdown like for you? Studying at home, on Zoom?
It was boring, and I wanted to go and do something, but I had to stay home all the time.
Yeah, I know. Not fun at all, right? Well, we're coming out of that slowly, just a little bit. And ideally, you get back into the pool sometime. What advice would you give to other children younger than you or perhaps your age who are thinking about perhaps getting into swimming or doing something, any form of sport or anything athletic?
Well, I would tell them that they should always put God first, and it always takes a lot of hard work, but it's always worth it.
All right. Okay, well, Kadeem, I want to thank you very much for joining us here on the Now Morning Show and continue striving for excellence. Keep your head high and keep your goals and visions in front of you and just keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, that was Kadeem Brathwaite there. You know, just another one of our young people that we want to showcase here and continue to reach out to us, those of you who want to represent your children here on the Now Morning Show. We haven't forgotten you. We just can't have you in studio with us for the very talented Cool Kids segment. And good morning to all our children as you make your way back into the school system. We know that, Kadeem said it's boring. We know that it's been a little bit frustrating for those of you who are missing spending time with your friends in that face-to-face environment. But I know some of you are kind of enjoying the online scenario and being with your friends and so on. All right.